I told you that's the thing through my mind. The mind, girl. Disrespect, can we do it one more time? Should I hit you up? Should I just give up? Tell me, should I just walk away? Was it let me in? I just give in. I need to get you back on the stage. You're so amazing. Remember the time, just thinking about you. Just think about the past. So open the curtains and let me inside the more. Just think about, cause I want you now. Baby, hit me with an encore. I want some more. I want some more. I want some more. Hit me with an encore. I want some more. I want some more. I want some more. Hit me with an encore. And I till I got me to touch you, I can come and press rewind. Take it right back, up in your back, kiss your body every night. Till I lay you down, can we do this now? Tell me what you give me so I can get around, there ain't no doubt, yeah. Make this like the night of your life. You're so amazing, remember the time, just thinking about you, kiss me by the past. Open the curtains, yeah, let me inside the more, yeah. Think about, cause I want you now, girl, you made me with an encore. I want some more, I want some more, I want some more, you made me with an encore. I want some, yeah, I want some more, I want some more, you made me with an encore. And I don't know, and I don't know, and I don't know, yeah. Baby, hit me with an encore. Think about, cause I want you now. Baby, hit me with an encore. Remember the time, just thinking about you. Kiss me butterflies, open the curtains, just let me inside the more. Just think about, cause I want you now. Baby, hit me with an encore. I want some more, I want some more, I want some more. Hit me with an encore. I want some more, I want some more, I want some more. Hit me with an encore.
What's going on, Conscious crew members? I am in a second song kind of a spirit. Oh yes, I like to double the track and rewind it back. Oh yes, I do. Ooh, yes, honey. I do. I just want to remind, you know, everybody who in the fifties, okay?
That's my attitude. Feel the bass, in the game. That's my attitude. Talk to your man when I get.
Hold on. I'm gonna need the uncensored version of that. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Money over everything. That's my attitude. Feel the bass, bitch, in the game. That's my attitude. Talk to your man when I get ready. That's my attitude. I can blow his face. I ain't petty. That's my attitude. Yeah, that's my attitude. Yeah, that's my attitude. I feel like I'm a shit. That's my attitude. Yeah, that's my attitude. Yeah, that's my attitude. I feel like I'm a shit. That's my attitude. Money over everything. I'm all about my change. Still rich, still the best. I feel like in this shit. I feel like in this shit. I'm about to marry my money. I'm so in love with it, yeah. Money over everything. That's my attitude. Still the baddest bitch in the game. That's my attitude. Talk to you yo when I get ready. That's my attitude. I'm blowing stacks like Betty. That's my attitude. Yeah, that's my attitude. Yeah, that's my attitude. And I feel like I'm the shit. Yeah, that's my attitude. Yeah, that's my attitude. Yeah, that's my attitude. I feel like I'm the shit. Yeah, that's my attitude. You only do your thing, Shelly. No, I ain't mad at you, but you can't fuck with me. I'm more bad than you. My waist skinny, my ass more fat than you. Sorry for me, cause see, that's just my attitude. Get on my level, ho. You ain't on my latitude. I got plenty friends, no telling where I travel to. You think you looking good? I got a better view. I know I'm South Beach, Miller, and Malibu. Ain't the brag, but I got 100 in that new Louis bag. Pull up in the biz with the paper tag. And that's swag. The niggas yelling, shower bag. The whole snack, cause I got everything they wish they had. Yeah, money over everything. That's my attitude. Still the baddest bitch in the game. That's my attitude. Talk to you yo when I get ready. That's my attitude. I'm blowing stacks like Betty. That's my attitude. Yeah, that's my attitude. Yeah, that's my attitude. And I feel like I'm the shit. Yeah, that's my attitude. Yeah, that's my attitude. Yeah, that's my attitude. I feel like I'm the shit. Yeah, that's my attitude. M.O.E. That's the shit that I'm on. If you ain't got no money, take your broke ass out. You talking a couple hundred, better leave me alone. We got me some black cars, taking dollars for the show. Come on, I'm on the paper chase. My man's paper straight. He took me to his house. Welcome to the city. Oh my God, it made it hard to keep a straight face. I got him on his knees telling me how good it tastes. You bitches still a fake. I'm getting hella cake. Like I'm the boss babe. Girl, it's time to celebrate. I'm so paid, looking sharp with the Louis shades. I put these bitches in their place. That's my attitude. Money over everything. That's my attitude. Still the baddest bitch in the game. That's my attitude. Talk to you yo when I get ready. That's my attitude. I'm blowing stacks like Betty. That's my attitude. Yeah, that's my attitude. Yeah, that's my attitude. And I feel like I'm the shit. Yeah, that's my attitude. Yeah, that's my attitude. Yeah, that's my attitude. I feel like I'm the shit. Yeah, that's my attitude.
Girl, I'm in here fucking, I'm in here cheesing because, girl, if you can see the nasty ass shit that, me and my nigga is texting each other right now. Anyway, welcome to another riveting episode of the Consciouztv platform. It is your favorite breakdown commentator CTV. I am happy to have you here. Yes, I told you guys I wasn't sleepy. I might have needed a little nap and a little food to be rejuvenated. Now I'm back, okay? Play! Yes, honey. You guys already know what to do. Please give me a piece of thumbs up, okay? Because this helps these YouTube CEO whores, okay, to do their fucking jobs, okay? If you're new here, definitely go ahead and subscribe because if I like it, you're gonna fucking love it. And matter of fact, shout out to all of the new motherfucking subbies, okay? Also, set your notification bell to all because you never know what day or hour the king will be motherfucking kinging. And if you don't mind taking it a step further, share the stream out wherever it is you have digital community garage. And I also want to shout out my boo Washington, who just sent me nasty cash out, bruh, for the great content. So thank you so much, Washington, for your donation, love. Thank you so much. With no further ado, bruh, let's push the buck on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, girl. Well, y'all know I had to bring back one of my favorite content creators and compadres and one of my closest friends. Okay, he's also I also do some dominatrix work for him every now and again. Girl. It is reckless, no other than logic.
Hello, everyone. Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm surprised that you're back after that almost 6-hour marathon. Why are we both back here? Why? Why are we both back here, girl? Like, is it a no for me or is it a no for me?
Well, we're gonna be here because we're about to do the same thing all over again.
Are we dropping the link? Is this a link-worthy discussion? You think it's a link-worthy discussion? Are we dropping the link?
Well, 9 times 10, they probably gonna want us to drop the link anyway. Well, we may not. We may not have to. But I'm gonna enjoy my little candies. What's going on, y'all?
What did you think about the previous commentary regarding Macy Gray, girl?
Well, since I didn't do a lot of talking last time, I'm gonna do this time. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When it comes down to it, the gaslighting is real. I'm gonna say that because I understand some of y'all may not engage in transphobia, homophobia, but however, that does not negate or completely dismiss that there are people, and since we're having a melanated context, and because of the live, melanated women that do. And so a lot of times I felt like when women would come up there and they'd be like, oh no, that's not me. And I do understand that some of them were trying to get an understanding. But however, with few, I felt like, okay, if you don't do it, then why are you here trying to be the voice of reason as if we're putting you on a chopping block? You get what I'm saying? So it's one of them type of things. Don't act like women don't perpetuate homophobia the same way us gays, we have internalized homophobia. So anybody can do it. And so that really was the context of the conversation and transphobia. So that's how I feel about it.
Wow.
But it was a teachable moment.
Girl, it was long. It was, I'll be shook that I can maintain decorum for that long of a time.
And Purple Lover, they had Purple Lover fucked up.
Girl. Purple Lover. Oh, can we shout out T, Lady T, and E, and C Marie?
Yes.
Because we have some honorable mentions before we get into this discussion that we're here to have with you guys.
So, when me and Contra was on the phone and stuff, was talking about the live or whatever, we wanted to make sure. Now, this is the first 3 names that came to our head, okay? We wanted to make sure that we really do give out a shout out and Purple Lover. But Purple Lover is always on that list, though. But we wanted to give a shout out to Lady T, E, C Marie, and I'm gonna add Purple Lover on there anyway, because she always on there. Reason being is because you guys are doing the work. One of the powerful things that I really did like is that with Lady T, in particular, is that she was willing to humble herself and listen, ask questions to the point that she got it. One of the things that did stand out to me is when she was like, one of the things that I was dealing with is that with One Love, she called it my transphobia. And she was like, you know what? It did sting, but it was necessary. And that is what I really appreciate. Because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take for you to acknowledge it and then work on it. That's what happened with me. I realized I had an issue. I took some time to work on it. Not saying that I'm perfect, but however, how would you be able to work on something if you're not willing to acknowledge that it is an issue? So I really did appreciate that. Purple Lover, they had her fucked up. They had her all the way fucked up. Right along with Conscious. C Marie, I really did appreciate when you did step in, and actually this is Conscious more speaking. He really did appreciate when you stepped in and you actually was like, yo, you know, we're kind of being how Black men are to Black women. You know, we need to actually listen and all the different types of things, because then that's when the real conversation can happen. And one of the most important and teachable moments that stood out to me is when Conscious started to explain, and him and Lady T started to have that back and forth. And she answered her own question and didn't realize it. And he also expounded on that. And so that's the reason why we want. There's nothing wrong with you asking questions. Nothing wrong with you, having concerns or reservations or whatever. But I was really glad that actually happened and stuff.
Amen. And shout out to Lady Royale Supremes for holding down the motherfucking virtual bar.
He was down in there, baby.
Girl, keeping that Hennessy on goddamn ice, baby. Inebriating these damn people, taking off the edge, honey. Shout out to all of the Conscious crew members. What's going on? Everybody in the chat. So, to go ahead and get into this discussion, child. Let's go ahead and let me just show old nasty image, girl. Okay, we gotta talk about. So, Me and Reckless was live last night on his platform. If you guys did not get a chance to check out his Hot Topics, girl, check that out at Reckless Logic on YouTube, okay? This hippo hungry bitch, I don't know why he is smacking down on these goddamn City Trends as potato chips.
No, it's not latest.
Clearly working his goddamn guts right now. Oh, doing?
God, I was hungry.
Girl, we got two ladies, okay?
Yeah.
Got to do it. How doing? So this came up last night, and I had meant to mention this when I had covered the Nicki Minaj Essence Festival situation, but Reckless Logic had reiterated, and we both found it very fascinating. Okay, that the hypocrisy of our court of public opinion's democracy, okay? Because it was just so ironic that just shy of a month ago, okay, we were here, this platform here was holding Monique down, okay, in her battle for headliner and contractual issues, because she chose to drag her former industry friend, D.L. Hughley, okay, which was a long time coming, okay, almost a decade of being on pause before she ate that ass up for 10 minutes before she moved on with her motherfucking set, okay? And it created a stir, baby. And there was all this kerfuffle and all this apocalyptic shit going on social media, baby. People were going the fuck in on Miss Monica, baby, dragging her, talking about how unprofessional she was, talking about how ghetto she was, girl. Y'all were even throwing back up old rumors that had already been dispelled by those who authored the goddamn rumors, girl, okay? Trying anything that you could, baby, to get this black woman back in goddamn formation. And then here it is, ironically, girl. Here it is, girl. Speak, pass forward into the goddamn future, okay? 4 weeks later, here it is. We get Nicki Minaj, okay, pushing through the Essence Festival 2022, okay? Essence Music Festival 2022. And Nicki Minaj gets to drag everybody from Kanye West, baby, to Hulu, telling the motherfuckers to run her goddamn check, baby. Gets to shade and drag goddamn Cardi B and all the bitches she feel is a goddamn mini-me to her. And there was no congressional hearing about the unprofessionalism, about the ghetto-ness, baby, of Miss Nicki Minaj, baby. There was no conversation around canceling Miss Nicki, baby. She got to push on through, girl, built like a damn teddy bear on that stage, girl, talking all her damn shit, out of breath, puffing and goddamn puffing, baby.
Girl.
Got to call out any motherfucking body she chose to when the fuck she felt like a girl. Take pauses in between biting into her Big Mac, wake up and talk more shit on stage, bitch. And there was no conversation around canceling Miss Monica Minaj, baby. Miss Monica had time to order from goddamn DoorDash, girl, eat her some sour gummies and all, baby, and get back to whipping ass, probably talk more shit than she did damn 8 counts in choreography. Girl, and it's almost as if Essence did not happen at all. So we here because we got questions, bitch. We got questions, girl. We want to know why the hell y'all put y'all goddamn bloody heel all up in between the nooks and crevices of Monique's pussy, baby. But Miss Nicki Minaj ass is heel free, baby. It's tennis shoe free, baby. Y'all still got Jordans and then felines stuck up in the ass of goddamn Monique from 4 weeks ago, baby. But Miss Nicki Minaj's ass is tennis shoe free, bitch. Now, can y'all take a wild goddamn guess out there in the audience, girl? What the goddamn difference is between both of these women? Because the woman to the left, baby, been getting checked left and right, baby, and dragged back into the doghouse every time she tried to vote for herself, baby. Every time she tried to honor and stand up for her rights and her coin. And her, every time she called a motherfucker a clown, baby, y'all reminded her of what Miss Oprah Winfrey said and what Miss Tyler Perry has said, and what Miss, what's the other one name?
Oprah.
Not Oprah, not Tyler. What's the other one?
Lee Daniels.
And Mrs. Lee Daniels has said, baby. But I'm gonna tell you what the fuck the difference is.
Yeah.
When Monique told y'all 4 years ago on the goddamn Breakfast Club that you motherfucking goofy ass dusty niggas, what y'all keep out of the conversation around why she is policed the way she is, it's because she's a fat black woman and she don't have the favor and the social luxury, baby, because she is not a woman, baby. Okay? Who gets the benefit from the respectability politics that are pervasive in the black community. The only goddamn difference between Miss Monique, the queen of comedy, and Miss Onika, the queen of rap, is that Miss Onika is a desirable woman in this society. Therefore, the world is in the palm of her hand and she could do no motherfucking wrong. Because she has access to desirability. And because she has access to desirability, baby, she can do what Monique did without backlash, without a foot in her ass, without being chin checked by the community and the motherfucking culture. But because Monique doesn't have the luxury of desirability and doesn't have access to desirability because of her complexion and because of the rolls on her goddamn neck, she got to shut her fat ass up and just be grateful, baby, for being a monster elite, baby. She got to tighten up her motherfucking waist trainer and corset, baby, and take her fat ass on home, baby. And be happy that she got her big ass through the damn double doors. But because Monique has access to desirability and she's the blueprint for the goddamn agenda that's being pushed for every other black girl to look like and assimilate to physically, because she got the complexion for the protection. She got the protection for a little bit. A little bit. She ain't a light-skinned woman. But she run her ass up under enough high beam voltages to appear like a damn mayonnaise woman, okay? Perfectly symmetrical face, girl. Oh, nasty piece of chisel, contoured ass nose, baby. Big motherfucking double D's on a flat motherfucking stomach sitting on big motherfucking cheeks in the back, baby. And a coochie print for days, honey. Y'all out here starving yourselves and drinking flat motherfucking tummy tea to look like a motherfucking Nicki Minaj, baby. The height considered the blueprint, baby, for black beauty, black female aesthetic. But just because Monique need 2 motherfucking belts around her damn waist, baby. Just because she need custom-made drawers, baby, she don't get access. She don't have the luxury. If it's a dumb topic, get your dumb motherfucking ass off my motherfucking stream, bitch, because you know what the fuck you talking about. Send Miss Temperance down to the Block Island. Weaponize the motherfucking island, baby. We got free cocks and brown paper bags for your ass, baby. It's a lifetime stay, Miss Mamas. Y'all drag Miss Monique, baby, for weeks, bitch. I thought it was the damn civil rights Jim Crow all over again. The way y'all got y'all asses out here in these damn virtual streets, baby. Carrying TPs and goddamn blow torches and AK-47s, baby. Marching to goddamn freedom, baby. There wasn't not one goddamn panel, one damn YouTube, one damn content creator, baby. There wasn't not one channel that didn't have 1K in the goddamn chat covering Miss Monique and how offended everybody was at her behavior. But Miss Monique Minaj got to boot her motherfucking ass to and fro the goddamn Essence 22 Music Festival, girl. And talk all the shit she wanted to because she knew she was talking and doing this shit in front of a goddamn community and a culture that got respectability politics, that give her immunity. As a beautiful woman, baby, she's entitled to be upset, right? As a gorgeous woman, baby, she's entitled to feelings. But because nobody want to look like Miss Monique, baby, she need to shut her fat ass up. When Monique told y'all 4 years ago on the Breakfast Club, baby, that y'all do not understand the power and the influence and the context and the way that respectability politics show up in her experience as a woman, as it relates to social capital, as it relates to motherfucking the way she can navigate these motherfucking spaces with this system in place, baby. Oh, y'all didn't get it because y'all don't get it. You don't get it. Y'all think that this shit is a joke. Y'all think people are just making up shit, making up phobias and shit, bitch. And I was so glad when this happened because this was a bona fide receipt, baby. The proof, the burden of proof has been provided about the reality of these fucking respectability politics. Nobody told Miss Nicki Minaj to sit her square face ass the fuck down when she got to hooping and motherfucking hollering about them hoes fucking up her goddamn money and about these goddamn clowns cutting her out of motherfucking tracks and about these mini-me copycat ass motherfucking bitches. Nobody complained about her taking up and hogging up her set, talking shit. Because people came there to see a motherfucking musical performance, right? Ain't y'all said y'all came to see Monique tell jokes? The stage was inappropriate. She was supposed to perform her art, not take up stage time with her personal plights and personal issues with Miss D.L. Hughley. Oh, but Miss Monica, baby, she got to do it for 1+ motherfucking hours, baby. Every time her motherfucking ass needed a goddamn walking break, baby. Every time she had to sit on the goddamn bus bench on stage, girl, and catch her goddamn breath, baby. She decided to give y'all an old nasty piece of ad-lib, girl. About who she got a personal problem with. And we ain't hear a goddamn thing from social media, baby. What they did talk about is the weight she gained. What they did talk about is how terrible the goddamn performance was. What they did talk about is how late her motherfucking is. What they did talk about is who the hell she could have been hitting to. What they did talk about, baby, is whether she pregnant or not. But what they did not talk about is how unprofessional, ghetto, and inappropriate it was for her to bring personal matters, business matters, and to roast and motherfucking gag on the performance stage, baby. Oh no, they did not. Now I'm gonna shut my fat ass up and I'm gonna let Ricky fly. Sound off, and we're gonna drop the link because, bitch, we got motherfucking questions, so we need answers.
When I seen this, I couldn't wait to get to talking about this because this is exactly what I was talking about. So what we're gonna do right now, we're about to go in a little time machine. Then we're gonna go back to go down the real angle.
Wait, let me pull the footage. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, that's even more perfect.
Wait, do me a favor. No, never mind. Go ahead. I got it.
Okay, so the thing about it is that in the past, when all of this was going on with Monique, I remember. Now, keep in mind, my memory can come and go, but I do remember on multiple panels, a lot of people gave Monique a lot of flack because she went on stage as a comedian and talked about her coworker or things that happened behind the scenes. And people was really harping on that, saying that she went too far, saying that she should have handled it behind the scenes, saying stuff like, that was out of line, unprofessional, all the different types of things. And I remember distinctively of me saying, like, this is not new. The reason why this is not new because artists all the time come out and say, yo, I'm not gonna start this show because they playing with my money. And what happened was Miss Onika Mirage. She was an hour late, allegedly. Well, she was late because Hulu.
That's right, they claim Monique was, right?
She was late. Now, I'm not going to blame that on her. She was late because apparently Hulu was playing with her money. But however, she most definitely came out and said, right now, I'm late, wardrobe, yada, yada, yada. Hulu playing with my money, but I did this for you guys. So I'm trying to see where is that same backlash? Because the thing about it is that when it came down to Monique, everybody was, oh, that's out of line, blah, blah, blah. Like they were just going ham on it. But now when Nicki Minaj did her 1, 2, 3, people skated over that. They was mostly talking about, oh, she shaded Kanye. But that even stick out to me because I already knew she was going to shade somebody. That's what her career is built off of. Let's just call it spade a spade. But when she said that, I was like, well, hold up now. What you mean they're playing with your money? Now, I'm not mad at her for addressing it. And so this is not me talking about her. I'm talking about y'all. I want to know what's going on with y'all. Where is the outrage and where is this holding her accountable? That's a buzzword on these YouTube streets. Holding her accountable for not keeping it professional. And another thing that I did find interesting on my show yesterday when I was going through the comment section on Instagram, a lot of people were saying, oh, Hulu's fault, Hulu. And I think that was interesting is that when it came down to Nicki, it was always the other party. It was always Hulu. It was always somebody else. But however, when it came down to Monique, it's your husband's fault. It's your fault. That's your bad business. That's what you did. Blah, 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 blah. But however, when it came to Onika, it was Hulu. She had a hate train. She had this. It's not her fault. It's always the other people's fault. But I want some answers, and I would love to hear what you guys have to say.
Oh, and and this wasn't even Miss Onika's first time, baby, cutting the motherfucking track, baby, to take up her personal issue on the world stage with a motherfucker. Let me go ahead and run this fair motherfucking youth, baby, because we're gonna shove our foot in the ass of the hypocrisy and the selective outrage of it all, baby. Draw the motherfucking line and really emphasize pretty privilege and desirability. What my fair you said, bitch? Hold on. Okay? Disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 10 of the Copyright Act of 1976 allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Baby, I know that y'all did not forget that this is not Miss Onika's first time being ghetto in public. The Essence Music Festival Stage 22 is not the first time that Miss Monica pulled a ghetto ass move. I know y'all didn't forget. I know y'all did not forget, baby. The MTV Video Music Awards, where Miss Monica interrupted the entire motherfucking show in honor when she was supposed to be celebrating her victory and decided to take up her personal plight with another motherfucker.
And now, back to this bitch that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good? Hey.
About this what, Nicki?
This bitch that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
You gonna check a white woman in front of all these damn elementary students, baby? You gonna call a mayonnaise woman and say, bitch, what's good in front of the 5-year-olds, girl?
Let's not forget, I have another one for you. Let's not forget
you gonna talk like this on the goddamn stage?
Let's not forget with her Mariah Carey. American Idol.
Don't get me run. Girl, don't. Yep.
I'm just saying.
If we gonna really do this to Miss Minaj tonight, baby, hold on. Hey, motherfucking me. Oh, wait a minute. Oh.
Let's not forget.
Nicki Minaj being ghetto at the motherfucking American Club versus Miss Mariah motherfucking scary, baby. Oh, baby, I know y'all ain't forgot.
Yeah.
And hold on, I don't even know which one it is, baby. It's so these whole spot so many goddamn times, girl. Which one should we play?
Play any one of them at this point.
Oh, girl, I need the one of the one. Girl, we ain't even got to play it, baby, because I know y'all remember, baby. I'm just gonna share the screen, baby. Just gonna share the motherfucking screen, baby. I know y'all ain't think that this was the first and second time that Miss Monica done been ghetto in public, baby. I know y'all ain't forgot, sugar. Is it the selective? My motherfucking point is, you know what? I'm not talking to another. I ain't here, but I'm kind of here. I'm listening, kind of not listening ass motherfucker in the comment section. You see what the fuck the goddamn title is, and if you've been here for the past 30 plus motherfucking minutes, you would know that the goddamn point is y'all dragged Monique up and through and by her motherfucking cankles, bitch, when she got to being disruptive and disrespectful and took to the creative stage to interject her personal plight and then had the motherfucking unmitigated gall to keep a motherfucking tennis shoe out of the ass of Miss Nicki Minaj, baby, when she got it crunk, baby, and knocked and goddamn buck all over the goddamn Essence goddamn music stage of 2022. And then did it again on the Music Video Awards. And then did it again, bitch, during the American Idol goddamn stage, girl. And they made for good TV, baby. Folks seeing Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj go at it, baby, over a goddamn wig closure all season long. But what we want to know, Miss Mamas, this is what me and Rectus want to know, bitch. We got questions, honey. I want to know, hold on, why did y'all put y'all motherfucking bloody heel in the ass of this black woman to the left, and y'all allowed this black woman to the right to get away with chin checking any motherfucking bitch and nigga she had a goddamn problem with? Because our motherfucking diagnosis is that there ain't no difference between the legitimacy of Monique's plights, which have been proven at this point, and Onika's plight, other than Miss Monica has access to desirability and pretty privilege. Therefore, baby, it hits different when a pretty bitch is talking her motherfucking shit and on her bad bitch shit. See, this is the social equity of beauty, of what's considered mainstream and conventional beauty. Yeah. This is the way you can navigate spaces, baby, when you have the luxury of being considered beautiful. And I ain't gotta admit it, baby. The universe admitted it for they motherfucking ass. Here it is. We got 4 weeks worth of goddamn commentary all over goddamn social media when Miss Monique decided to get her Nicki Minaj on, baby. And she was rejected, denied, control, alt, deleted, and threw to the goddamn rubbish bin. When she complained about her motherfucking money. Denied. When she complained about the way she was treated. Denied. When she called out niggas on stage. Denied. Miss Monique, oh, it ain't a problem, baby. For her to tell goddamn Hulu to run her goddamn coin. Or Essence to run her motherfucking coin. During their project. Oh, no, ain't a problem, baby. For her to drag and call out Miss motherfucking Kanye. Baby. It's a pretty bitch mad. Pretty people get to have feelings, baby. Pretty people get to have a say-so in the way they're treated. Pretty people get to be entitled to motherfucking respect. But when you fat and you black, guess what? You got to suck it up and take your ass down there to the welfare. You don't get you don't get a motherfucking say so, precious. Bitch, you's lucky to be here. Bitch, you lucky they even want to fuck with you on any level or another. Bitch, don't you understand how lucky your fat ass is to just be at the table, girl? How dare you ask for more than that? How dare you declare and demand, baby? Your fat ass is just happy. Should be happy to just be there. Y'all ain't give Miss Onika Mirage not a single level of heat for any of her unprofessional that spans over years of her career. But baby, y'all defamed, slandered, dishonored, baby, and committed social homicide against Monique, all because she did not have the luxury of desirability. So we got the question that we're gonna need some motherfucking answers to. And if anybody come up here with a dumbass answer, your dumbass will be sent right back to the damn stream.
Oh my God.
Dumbass business.
Oh my gosh.
Because y'all love sitting on this motherfucker denying people of their goddamn experiences, baby. Denying black trans women of their goddamn experiences, baby. Denying black same gender loving people their goddamn experience, baby. So what y'all gonna deny a fat black woman hers too?
Oh my gosh, Jesus.
I want to know what the fuck you got to say about why there ain't no goddamn 11-inch tennis shoe up in Miss Minaj's ass about her lack of motherfucking professionalism. And she did everything and then some that Miss Monique did on her comedy stage on the Essence Music Festival stage. Bring your motherfucking ass up here and approach the goddamn bench. We need answers.
We need some answers. Because, girl, I was confused. I was confused.
And I want to know what the motherfucking difference is.
Mm-hmm.
And why y'all treated this woman to the left the way that y'all fucking did and ain't give this motherfucker to the right none of that smoke. Hey, Anya, what's going on, boo? Welcome to the platform.
Hey, Conscious. Hey, Reckless.
Hey.
I didn't speak to you earlier, but I'm glad to see you on the platform. Man, Conscious, you know what I was thinking while you was talking and laughing at the same time? I think age plays a big role in this as well. Monique's older, her fan base, most of, are like middle age and older. Nicki still appeals to the children. That's what I call them, the younger people. So I think age, as far as why no one is like trying to not necessarily cancel her but drag her and all of that, is because of really who her fan base is. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so what I mean, they live for the shit that Nicki does. They legitimately like see no wrong in this person. And I was just comparing even like the similarities of her husband versus Monique's husband. I know a lot of her, her fans, they don't
girl,
really.
I ain't even touch, girl.
Yeah, I know her.
I ain't even touch.
Her fans ain't really pleased.
Go off,
now, wait a minute, though.
Go off, sis. Go off.
Her fans really aren't pleased with him. But in general, whatever, why is it not like y'all really dragging Monique's husband, who's employed, even though he's employed through his wife, he's employed. We don't know him to have any criminal record. He don't, he could go with her, travel freely. No one's saying that he's raped them. I'm sorry, not that word. R-A-P, I apologize. R-A-P-E or assault, any of that. But y'all drag this woman who has a husband that's supportive of her. You say protect the black woman. This man is protecting his wife. And y'all like big. It's like Nicki can do no wrong. I've never seen someone like she's literally the bully that's a victim. I never seen no one be a bully and a victim too. It's just like the Karens. It's like the Karens. She's our version of a Karen. She can do it, it gives it kind of gives me narcissism. Like she's a narcissist. And I don't know other than to say that the people that truly, truly like fanned out by her, they're children. So you look at her fan base, they're children. When we were all younger, we didn't always think, even if we were mature, we didn't always think maturely when it came to the people that we admire in as far as the music and things of that nature. We went along with a lot of, or we agree, what I'm saying? We kind of like help perpetuate because of we just, a lot of people that we liked back then, we probably wouldn't like if they were still that way. That's what I'm basically trying to say. So I expect for there not to be no backlash for her. Everything you said is the truth. It all comes with colorism. I know what it feels like on both sides. When I was younger, I was smaller. I was a 5'6" for years. I had my first son. I moved to 9'10". Then I went to 11, 12. Now I'm between the 14. I fluctuate back between 14s and 15. And I'm treating, to me, that's not even big, honestly, in weight class. But by, European standards, it's big. I know what it's, I'm light skinned. So I've had both sides of it. I am totally experiencing life different as a big girl, quote unquote, versus when I was skinny. I shared a little bit with you before about my past. I was really out of control wilding, outside of my family. Everybody else thought it was cute. No, there was no repercussions. But when I started putting on that weight and was still, wilding out in the streets, like coming to the end of that life, but still wilding, I was treated I was treated like a man. Like if the police was called, I was thrown up against cars and everything thrown to the ground. I didn't have any of that happen to me when I was skinny. So I've seen both sides of, the privilege based upon image of size, complexion, and all of that. And I didn't realize then how privileged I was until I started like putting on weight. And it does make a difference. And it's unfortunately, but it does make a difference.
Oh, yes, it does. And I'm so glad that you brought up the husband, because in tandem with dragging Monique, baby, and all her butter rolls, they dragged the living hell out of this motherfucking woman's goddamn husband. But not only do Miss Monique, baby, get to push around on goddamn national syndicated stations, girl, and talk all her shit and call what mayonnaise women bitches and call out Consciouztv and call out Essence and Hulu and get her Monique on constantly, baby. She married to a whole nigga that has been sentenced to probation and a goddamn electric monitoring ankle bracelet for failure to register as a sensual offender. And yet she booked and very much so busy while Miss Monique had to be blackballed by the Black Illuminati.
Well, her fans are saying that she was blackballed as well. Blacklisted, same difference. Nicki, but I don't think
blacklisted. No,
I was about to say
that motherfucker been traveling the goddamn high seas, been doing collaborations and having hot girl summers and beefing and elbowing and knucking and bucking and performing and headlining and closing and goddamn booked and busy everywhere.
I thought she was somewhere sitting, getting rest, getting shots and everything, trying to have a baby. That's what I thought was going on with her. I never thought that she was blacklisted. I never thought she was traveling the world performing. I thought she took a break to have a baby. That's what I thought. Because that's all that, was in, on these blogs and everything. Not just the blogs, but even some of the stuff she would post subliminal things or whatever. So I thought that's the reason why her sis took a break. I don't know nothing about her being blackballed. But I know Monique is blackballed.
The only motherfucking blackball is hooked to a goddamn chain that's keeping goddamn Kenneth Petty in the goddamn house.
Yeah, I just don't know why she's not getting the same. But again, I do know
because she has access to desirability. That's the literal only fuck. Monique and Nicki Minaj did the exact same shit. And yet, Monique had to be sat down by the fucking Oval Office and addressed.
Yeah.
For her shenanigans. And her husband is far less problematic than the ex-murderer and sensual offender that Miss Onika is married to. And she booked and busy at the goddamn Music Essence Festival situation for 2020 damn too. There ain't nothing but one difference between these goddamn women, and it is pretty privilege, aka desirability.
Yeah, yeah.
Desirability is social equity out of this world. And you know how I know? Because I got a because I got a bit of it my fucking self. I know what the privilege is. That's all the goddamn difference. difference is both of these women did the exact same shit, and yet Miss Monique's husband becomes goddamn Hitler, while Miss Onika get to carry on, baby. Okay, she get to do her, and been doing her. But I want to get to D-Rock and also get to Lady T. D-Rock, welcome to the platform, love. What the fuck are your thoughts and opinions, baby? We love both of these women. We're just using the dynamics. We're using both of these women's situations to highlight something that exists in the world, especially in the American system, called desirability. Oh, yes, the real, baby. I love that this happened. I love that this happened, baby. Because every time a motherfucker hit my motherfucking link and try to tell me what the fuck ain't and is going on in the motherfucking world, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna slap Monique's ass right on up there next to Miss Nicki Minaj, baby. That's gonna be the goddamn appeal application I'm gonna submit to a damn detractor, a damn distractor, a goddamn opposer. Is I'm gonna slap Monique's ass right up there next to Miss Onika, baby. And I'm gonna make folk have to figure it out. Since we living in imaginary times. So these are imaginary ass issues. But yes, go ahead. Because see, I know that your ass is about to be the goddamn Candace Owens of the conversation too.
Yeah, I do want to speak for the light-skinned pretty people in the room. I'm playing, I'm kidding. But what exactly happened? I have not been keeping up with the news.
Yeah, you got your confused ass up here hogging up my damn.
No, I'm not confused. No, I'm not confused. No, I'm not confused. I just want to know what Nicki Minaj did.
She ain't did nothing but be able to get her motherfucking ass away with doing everything that goddamn Monique's ass did not. When Monique was on a rampage, complaining about her coin, complaining about her headliner position, complaining about the promoter, complaining about a nigga talking shit and running their motherfucking dick sucker about her for years on end. But Miss Minaj got to take to this weekend's Essence Music Festival for 2022, girl, and she got to call Kanye Weezy a clown, and she got to call Cardi B allegedly a goddamn enemy, and she got to have all these goddamn interludes in between her sets talking shit about how Hulu and Essence to run her motherfucking coin because they playing in her goddamn face by her money, and there was no goddamn foot up Miss Onika's ass for her lack of professionalism, D-Rock. There was no congressional hearing, baby. There was no community board meeting, girl. There was no assembly at the church on Saturday, girl. There was no virtual town hall meeting about, girl, her lack of professionalism and choosing to take to the music stage to air out her personal grievances. All she did was pull a Monique, but be able to get away with doing so. That's all she did.
Let's see. Well, I personally feel that whoever it comes from, whether it's a big, fat, black, greasy black woman, or whether it's a beautiful, skinny, pretty, long hair woman like Nicki Minaj, I feel like unprofessional behavior is unprofessional behavior, and it's wrong whoever it's coming from.
Okay, well, we ain't talking about what your personal feelings are. We talking about why the fuck this thick black woman had to be blackballed and be slandered and defamed and kept out of the industry and reduced to greeting motherfuckers at Walmart to pay her goddamn electric bill, all because she was gathering ponytails and standing on principle and goddamn respect. Yet Miss Monique got to talk all her shit, baby. She got to flare the goddamn empty bank checkbook around, girl, on stage, the whole goddamn set, baby.
Well, that may be because
without no type of goddamn social backlash at all. Motherfuckers was more pressed about why she looked like she was built like a goddamn football field in the waist, what she actually did on stage, baby.
that may be because Maybe because Monique has a pattern, a
Maybe
long
because
pattern.
Miss Minaj gotta see you ain't see this was girl you gotta catch the replay, okay? Because we ran because this wasn't Miss Nicki Minaj's goddamn first time being ghetto in public, baby. She wasn't just ghetto at the Essence Music Festival Award. She was ghetto at one of this year's music video awards where she was good Miley and called her a bitch.
Oh, I was just gonna mention that.
In front of that school bus full of damn children. And then, did you forget the whole goddamn melee she had going on between her and Mariah Carey on the goddamn American Idol goddamn set, threatening to shoot that goddamn blonde woman up and shit on stage, girl?
Yeah, because it looked like she was about to come to blows with Mariah as.
Oh yeah,
and all we're trying to figure out, baby, is why this woman was not blackballed. Why society girl didn't keep that same energy with Miss Minaj, but gave Miss Monique all that smoke.
No, I see what you're saying.
Eternal work.
No, I see what you're saying. I got you. And yeah, I agree. There's a double standard in our society. There is definitely a double standard for sure.
Because what you see here, D-Rock, are you looking at the screen? What you see here?
Oh yeah. I'm looking at the screen.
And what you see?
Heavyset, dark-skinned woman versus a lighter-skinned, conventionally attractive woman.
Oh.
I think he's trying to keep it politically correct and cutesy TV. Because before I got on this panel, it was Monique was big, fat, and greasy. And she was everything but a damn child of God up in here.
No, let me just clarify that I was not calling Monique big, fat, and greasy. I was being facetious.
Yeah,
being conscious and joke like that.
He was just reiterating what society
right exactly
translates her as, like I've been doing up here. Monique is fat, black, and angry and hungry, and Miss Monique is.
Thank you tonight.
And Miss Monique is Monique is so goddamn beautiful, baby. She can give y'all trash ass performances of Chun-Li on the BET. Bitch, I been gone. Bitch, I been gone. Bitch, I been gone. Bitch, I been gone. Baby, and she still gets the headline, the goddamn Essence Music Festival for 2022, even though she being on and the bitch is King Kong. Now, because society considers Monique to look like King Kong, she don't have the damn luxury of getting away with tearing down goddamn buildings and whipping hoes' asses in the name of a proper signature on a cashier's check. But Miss Monica does because the bitch is pretty. We just trying to get somebody up here who can make it motherfucking sense of the shit. We just want somebody who goddamn been talking to ancestors, looking through a goddamn crystal ball to pull us a motherfucking answer, a conclusion, baby. We're gonna need a substantive motherfucking reason. What the difference is between Miss Onika and Miss Monique, baby, the queen of comedy and the queen of hip hop. Because both of these women had the same motherfucking issues, but only one of these women ended up with an eternal bruise in her asshole because of her standing up for herself.
I have a question. So, sure. And I can't think of the girl's name. What's the artist who's always into something? She's known for it. Like she's known more for that than music. Her first name is Nicki. No, no, not Nicki Minaj. The other girl. She's skinny, but she's slim, but she's dark skinned. I forget her name.
Azalea Banks.
Azalea Banks. Yes, thank you. So would you say that she's been blackballed?
Blackball? I think that blackball would be an understatement for Azalea Banks.
She was literally at a pride event with her titties out, and she didn't perform. She was supposed to perform, but she didn't. Completely stopped her set and everything. It's a lot that goes on with Azalea. I be trying not to laugh because when I saw her titties out, I was like, what the fuck is going on? But I remember she has other things going on. But yeah, it's a lot of different things that play a part with Azalea.
She was
Maybe
great
Miss
together,
Azealia
and I
Banks
ain't not like
came
that
out.
at all.
Miss Azealia Banks came out on the motherfucking pride stage with both her goddamn areolas hanging down to her goddamn waistline, talking about the promoter had done gave her old ass $1 McDonald's cheeseburgers in the back room and shit, and how she had done been abused backstage. Yes, nobody listens to Azealia Banks for the same reasons why nobody takes Monique seriously.
Y'all conscious. Bye.
Now, what I will say,
Bye, conscious. Oh,
to be fair, baby, Azealia Banks is a goddamn troll. But the respectability politics is up in there too. It just don't make it any better for her plight because she also happens to be a damn intentional troublemaker.
No,
But
no,
but the respectability politics also impact the class clown as well. But Lady T, Perp, and then Lady T.
Yeah. Sorry. Good evening, everyone. Conscious, thank you. Somebody had to say it. But even with you saying it, people are still reluctant to say it. And this is the type of conversation that I've had over and over again, whether I'm talking about work, whether I'm talking about my friendship with people, it always boils down to this. And I just sound like if I mention it, if I call it out, then I have issues with the way I look, or and it's like, no, it's a real thing that happens, and you see it happening before your eyes, and people still don't want to say what it boils down to. And I don't even know if it has, how much of it goes into the fact that Monique is heavyset. I think a bigger portion of it is a colorist situation going on.
But let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. Are you trying to be heavyset?
I ain't trying to be, but it's
that's how much heavyset goes into it.
I'm not trying, right? I'm not trying to be heavyset.
Because every other woman definitely trying to assimilate to Miss Onika's body shape. Nobody ain't trying to look like Monique. And yes, that has a lot to do with the way she can navigate spaces.
That's why I brought up
Azalea. Have
Azalea.
access to that desirability, like Miss.
I honestly would want to look like Monique.
I'm about to drop your ass down, Lady T.
No, it is true.
It's Peter Pan ass intention.
That's the truth.
You just told me 27 seconds ago that you ain't even trying to gain no damn weight, and then said that
because I'm not trying to, but it's happening because I'm getting old. It ain't nothing I can do about it. It's coming. But if I had to choose a body type between the two, I'm not gonna choose the body with all this fake shit in it. I'm not. What's wrong with that? She looked crazy to me. Her butt, she looked like an ant. Like that looks crazy to me. She has a way better butt.
Oh my god.
She has a way better butt than Nicki. I'm lying. I can show you with the picture. I can show you with the image. I cannot.
You got the red hair. You got the bad hair right now.
Would rather look like Nicki Minaj than, as far as body type, than Monique.
Nicki, I know what you're saying. Monique looks natural. It looks fake. It looks
crazy.
Y'all stop playing in my motherfucking face on here today.
No, Nicki
ain't no damn woman under 30 years of age trying to assimilate to Monique's body type.
Right,
every woman under 30 is assimilating to Nicki Minaj's body type. I hear trying to find the cheapest, most black market ass surgeons they can to assimilate to Miss Monique's body type.
Somebody said Monique flatback.
No, I 100%
about to say that too.
But I'm saying I understand what she's saying in reference to whatever she's saying. I understand. I don't have to agree with it, but I understand it.
Well, Lady T just took it back and said she lying.
No, I didn't think she was. I said, okay, I know. I was looking at the comment and I was reading it back. I'm not lying. I'm telling you now. I know what Monique body does in the bedroom. I wouldn't mind being able to have a real butt to bounce. Like, I'm sorry. Listen. Did y'all ever see that picture of Monique where she really lost the weight and she was, she had gotten fit, and she
Oh
has
yeah, she was beautiful.
right, and her butt is round, and she got a butt back there. It's not like it's flat, and she got boobs. Why the hell would I want, like, you know how like on the side when they get the surgery and everything, they get the hips wrong and it'd be like a little dent right there, and then the rest of the leg. That shit look.
Oh my
I'm dead
god.
as hell. All right, Nicki,
Oh no,
I'm
Nikki does
sorry,
look
not
like an ant.
sorry.
She looks like an
Y'all need,
ant for
y'all
real.
need to stop. Y'all need to stop.
She look
Look,
like a tooth, really. I mean, a lot
look,
of these women are going for the look like a
look.
big old enamel tooth look.
Nicki is the
Yeah,
preferred when it comes to looks. Definitely the preferred over Monique, unfortunately, but that is the reality.
at
Her,
the end of the day, being built like a damn wisdom tooth from the waist down is their social equity in the silhouettes.
This
The
man said
Kardashians
wisdom
are
tooth.
benefiting off, even the white girls are benefiting. Iggy Azalea. Hold on. Hold on.
Hold on.
Oh Lord, you know he about to be with the
Right,
freaking.
because
So hold on.
that hold on.
Hold on.
Yes, it gives me like honey.
Even the white girls are assimilating and culture-vulturing the wisdom tooth shape because there's social equity. Look at Miss Iggy Azalea, who the shade room. I mean, neighborhood talk, baby.
It is barely moving, child. It's barely moving.
It ain't hard no more. It can move.
Barely.
Because there's social equity, baby. There's coin. There's OnlyFans coin. The shape comes with privilege. It comes with capital. Because you see, they damn sure ain't posting no flat booty ass motherfucking woman up here.
They show.
And meanwhile, they doing all of that. They doing all of that, and I was able to get a dude to pay for my rent twice and didn't even kiss him. Okay.
Get it, Lady T.
You gotta have other kind of capital other than a fake ass booty. I'm sorry. Am I the only? No, seriously. I know.
No, you're not the only one, cause when Nicki Minaj booty went left, it really went left. Cause let's not forget the pictures of where her implants was flipping all around and looking like it was trying to hitchhike a ride on somebody else's body. So she just
Like
recently got that stuff fixed. Cause before, honey, you never knew what you were gonna get. The fist of flat booty from Nicki Minaj or what. So
You know,
totally
get
where you coming
I was just about to go. There you go. Well, Perp, and then Perp. Did you sound off already?
A little bit, but not like I wanted to. I think it goes back to what she was saying. It has a lot to do with colorism and fat phobia, because as a heavyset woman, if I got paid for all the times I'm running through people's minds when I can give less than 0 fucks about these people, I would be insanely rich. I would be beyond rich. I could outdo Bill Gates and all the major billionaires if I was paid for every time I saw some fat phobic crap online, just because people can't allow us to exist in our own space and just chill the hell out. So you're seeing a lot of fat phobia with Monique, as well as the colorism. And it's sad to say, but it's true. Because like you said before, with Nicki Minaj, she was able to have a whole offender be her man. And yet we're not hearing the same type of energy for him as we do for a man who is employed by his wife. And I love the hypocrisy of, well, we need to be a black community, we need to build. She's building with her black man, but yet and still it's a whole problem because she's not doing it the way they think she ought to do it. But yet these are the same people that's not doing nothing at all to do it. But got a whole lot to say about how Monique is going about doing her business. Because let's be clear, even though everybody had an issue about her husband, the contract that they set up was valid.
Amen.
Let's not forget that. It's not like he was out here doing some messiness. And last time I checked, as far as I know, her man does not have a record. But we cannot say the same about Nicki Minaj's man.
Conscious,
So
can you
I'm
find
going to need everybody to keep the same energy.
Conscious, can you find the picture when she was sitting down with the jean shorts on and that big old nasty butt was sticking out more than her thigh?
Hey.
Other than these filtered pics.
Hey. Look,
You petty, lady.
it's gonna. It's gonna be. I mean, hey, I don't want to get into too much of the nastiness because it's natural big booties that are shaped like that. I'm just making the argument that the only difference between Monique and Minaj, regardless of how some people feel about big booties, how people feel about the whatever, whether it's natural, unnatural, etc., is that we're living in a time where this is the form of desirability. Just like in the 90s, it was all about being slim and fit and flat-assed and etc., having an athlete's build. Now we live in the video vixen era. And the girls want to be thick, they want to be round, they want to be shapely, they want a fat ass, they want big titties. Because there's money, there's per capital in it, there is also access to certain types of men as a result of assimilating to conventional beauty standards, whatever they look like today. And guess what? I bet you Nicki Minaj's ass can access men that Monique could not, based on physicality alone and the respectability around those aesthetics alone. The girls are going after this form. This is why every female hip hop rapper looks like this, whether they're natural or not. Trina got a natural body and she built like this. The girls who don't have that natural body are carving out that body cosmetically for themselves. Megan Thee Stallion has a natural body, but she's built like this in real life. And the girls who not, the Nicki Minaj's of the industry, are getting pumped and primed in order to capitalize. And this is the only distinct difference between Miss Monique and Onika Minaj. Why y'all will give Monique hell for doing the same shit that y'all won't even whisper in Mrs. Minaj's ear about. TV, welcome to the platform. What are your thoughts?
First of all, Conscious, you and this damn hair and the fan blowing you Beyonce, and I'm here for it.
Yes, yes.
I'm on the run, baby. I'm on the run.
Yes, on the run tour, honey. The comments, I already seen it. It's giving, Consciouztv is talking shit about black women. I can already hear it. Now, anyways.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on.
I can get
hold on. Some raggedy oodles and noodles eating motherfucker in the chat was saying that about who?
That's gonna go do a say about you. Oh, the bar gonna say, Consciouztv hates.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was gonna talk about
black women.
I don't even consider. I don't even. Oh, I don't care what the bar say. I don't even consider them hoes human. So.
Oh. Okay, but back conversation, child.
I thought somebody decent and sentient was actually talking shit.
Oh, girl, nobody. I
can't talk about them goddamn bots and shit that be worshiping Nicki Minaj and shit.
Well, just so you know, we all know, TV is a barb too.
I am not
you
a
a barb,
barb.
you know?
No, I am not. Don't do that, Reckless. Do not do
Reckless
that.
is petty as
Do not
hell
do that.
tonight.
As hell. He know it too.
He knew he was all the way wrong when he did that.
To be honest, I consider myself a barb too. I'm just a frank barb. I'm just an honest barb. I consider myself to be beehive. I'm just an honest beehive. I have all of these women's bodies of work. I play them all the time on my platform. I'm responsible for making these women just as famous as any other person who has brought a concert ticket, brought a poster, streamed music, etc. But I'm just gonna tell the truth. But go ahead,
So honestly, I feel like the reason why Monique getting so much slack, brother Nicki. First of all, you already said it. First of all, the light skin aesthetic from Nicki obviously is one, and like you said, what woman under 30 wants Monique body from back in the day than Nicki Minaj body that's already built. But if you look at the comments on Neighborhood Talk, a lot of people actually were against the verdicts. A lot of people wanted him to actually go to jail. A lot of people from the jump have not accepted Nicki's husband from the get-go. But they only put up with it because it's Nicki Minaj. And her image, because of the fact that they feel like, oh, Nicki Minaj was a hood nigga, Nicki Minaj was a real man. So, yeah, Kenneth ain't worth a damn, but hey, at least it's what Nicki really wants. But, okay, Monique has a husband who supports her, who loves her, who ride or dies, ultimately ride or dies. And y'all give him the same respect because, oh, well, Monique got this type of money, so why won't her husband have this type of money? So, I mean, these are two black women take care of their man. At this point, I mean, are they both losing? If that's the case, if we're going by societal standpoint, right? The man should be running the household, but both these women are the breadwinners. So, despite how you feel about Monique and how you say she's problematic, and despite how you feel about Nicki, about her being problematic, guess what? They're both in the same predicament. It's just one's more aesthetically pleasing than the other, if you want to put it like that, but they're both beautiful black women. But again, we know how society is. So y'all just mad that these two women are building their husbands up. Or what you want to call it. Ooh. Oh, well. Because let's be real. A lot of women would not, I'm not saying all women, but I feel like enough women would have no problem taking care of their man if they were the breadwinner. And we're seeing that a lot more now as a recent. Y'all want everybody social norms so damn bad, but now y'all seeing where, let's talk about black. Most black women now are making more money than black men are. Let's be real. So some women either have to conform to having a nigga who ain't got no money or making less money, or go build that man up to give them more money. But either way, that's still her money.
Oh, now let's what do you think about this combination? Hold on, somebody just put it in the chat. What is it? Hold on, I don't even, many of us, hold on, I digress. Nick, it's from Fly God, but I don't see it in my StreamYard. Where's Fly God at? Okay, well, I can't post it because it's not, some of y'all comments don't appear in my StreamYard, but it appears like in the actual stream for some reason. But Fly God said that, I digress. Nicki married a offender. Make it make sense. Look at how much hell they gave Monique. Imagine if Monique had the unmitigated goddamn gall to also have married a damn Kenneth Petty at that.
They would have said,
Monique
she's a typical black woman.
Into Afghanistan.
They would have said, Monique is the usual black woman dating a Dusty because she don't want to be alone. That would have been the rhetoric. She dated a black man because she has a black man at her back.
Look at how much pretty privilege affords you. You can still be a working class, high valued woman who marries a man who destroys everything that quality, healthy, righteous feminism stand for. And you can still headline the Essence Music Festival in 2022 while Monique had to sell fucking pea coats to Plato's Closet to survive. for the past 8 years, all because she had the damn nerve to ask the same questions and talk the same shit and have the same goddamn attitude about the unfair treatment of her in the industry as Miss Onika.
Conscious, I want to challenge you when it comes back around to me. I want to challenge you on something.
I'm about to say another statement too. I think you brought Beyonce
Yes,
earlier. Did you see the headline? I think Neighborhood Talk where they said Beyonce. No, Beyonce. I was coming up in 2 weeks. It said Beyonce has now worked with 2 specific artists based off of their controversial encounters or whatever the case may be that they've gotten in trouble. Now, imagine, you know, they call Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, and Rihanna the Holy Trinity. Now, imagine if all of a sudden Beyonce got a song with Nicki and Rihanna, but did not do music with them because of the niggas they're with.
Imagine if Beyonce had did a song with Nicki and Rihanna.
In today's time,
Mm-hmm.
where Beyonce just said, I'm not picking certain artists based off of their controversial history.
Oh, are you saying that it would be problematic?
Yeah. Because like we just said, we got a Nicki Minaj with an S offender.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Rihanna's baby daddy, who's known as a colorist, who have both been in controversial conversations.
Wow.
You got what I'm saying? Y'all want to be picky and choose about who y'all support based off of pretty privilege, but y'all pretty privileged artists is picking niggas who ain't worth shit. At the end of the day, now I can't say nothing about Jay-Z because I ain't trying to get, you know, or whatever. You know how that goes. But between A$AP Rocky and Kid Fitty, I mean, one got more money than the other. Cool. After that, what's next? They're all the same at this point.
But the only celebrity women, successful celebrity women who are choosing trash ass niggas are the ones who can get away with choosing trash ass niggas. Because once again, that desirability is everything. Look at how toxic Damon Dash ass is, but guess what? Nobody had nothing to say about Damon Dash as long as he was on the arms of Aaliyah.
Oh, you want to do that? Ooh, woo.
But Damon Dash internalized and suffered from toxic masculinity as motherfucking well, but nobody had nothing to say because he belonged to Miss Aaliyah. It's only the women who can afford to get away with choosing trash ass niggas who choose trash ass niggas. Oh,
Can I say something?
Hey Durga, yes, welcome to the platform.
CTV. Hey everybody, how are you guys?
Hey,
so I think that there are 2 elements that we kind of aren't looking at. One is definitely a generational thing, but the other part is spiritual. So generationally, well, they kind of go together. So a lot of people who are really into Nicki Minaj or like pro Nicki Minaj are also Scorpios and Plutos, or Plutos and Scorpio. And so there's a lot of that transmutation and a lot of the evolution of how we not only are seeing the world, but how we want to be seen ourselves. So you have Monique's generation, who was really about that respectability politics. And you even see that with the Will Smith and Monique herself, because Monique was telling folks to take off their bonnets. So there's a respectability politics that comes with that generation that we can kind of see falling away with the generations that are coming up. And I think that because of that respectability politics kind of being taken away, Nicki Minaj has built her whole career off on this, like, I don't take nothing from nobody, I'll say what I want to say, all that other stuff. So people kind of expect that from her, whereas Monique has been kind of shitted on for being the same thing. But I think it's because my generation, I mean, I'm in my 30s, so I'm not that young, but my generation, like, I don't take nobody's shit. So when Monique or when Nicki Minaj goes out and don't take it, bravo. When Monique goes out and doesn't take it, bravo. But then you have the older generation who is coming down on her. And I think that's where the breakage comes in, where it looks like people are supporting Monique and not supporting Nicki, or supporting Nicki and not supporting Monique, but it's literally 2 different types of people. It's two different factions. It's two different thought processes. And so I don't even know if the people who were pro Nicki, I don't even know if I could 100% say like they're probably anti Monique. They're probably pro Monique too, a lot of them, who haven't really fallen into like the narrative that has been painted about her. But I think it has a lot to do with that Pluto and Scorpio myself. And not really needing to be validated under the white gaze, because a lot of people still let white people live in their minds rent free, and the younger generations are kind of starting to evict them. So I think that that's another part of it that we're kind of not looking at. And that's it.
Well, we know that there's a hypocrisy here, Durga, because everybody who claimed that they stood on principle and respectability politics came out in the droves and the bundles when it came to Monique.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think that it's like, for me, I didn't see very many young people saying negative things about what Monique said. It was more like, I'm sorry, but the women who were like in their 40s and their 50s, those are the ones that I was seeing saying like she shouldn't have done that. And so that's what I mean. I just think that
it was the young people too. If you follow a lot of younger content creators who have younger audiences who were holding these conversations around all this Monique drama, everybody was unanimously. I mean, hell, those of us over here felt like a minority group compared to how much there seemed to be a unanimous agreement that Monique was just so fucking wrong. If you look under any comment section of any blog, shade room, people could talk. If you look, I mean, it was just like everybody just seemed to have been on script, and we was kind of the only ones trying to like add context and some perspective to Monique's plight and also address those respectability politics. And it's just interesting how when it comes to Nicki Minaj, it's completely quiet. You don't even see the crowd that was oppositional. I mean, it's just so quiet. And Nicki Minaj is more famous, and Nicki Minaj is more famous than Monique.
That's true.
Nicki Minaj is more relevant than Monique is.
I must be in the right circles then, because I was not. The only people I was saying that were older women, and I was just like, this makes sense. How old are you? This makes sense. So if it is, I mean, with the younger people doing it, then yeah, we definitely have to look at it even deeper with, and then I guess you guys are more so on the right track with it being more of a pretty privileged thing. I do think that there's more to it than just the aesthetics, but I definitely think the aesthetics play a part for sure.
What do y'all think to that panel? Like, what do y'all think?
Yeah, I want to know what more could it be, because I'm like, not even we haven't heard a chirp. Yeah, the blogs have posted it, but we haven't heard there was a whole damn near mob at the Monique. You know what I mean? Like, she couldn't say anything not to even defend herself. So, I mean, of course, yes, the rhetoric was coming from like the older generation, but we don't even hear them, period, or whatever the case may be. And it's like, almost, to be honest, what I do know about, because I guess I consider myself to be up there in the age. So what I do know is that most older people be so afraid of the fan base. Lord don't want to say nothing about Beyonce. Lord don't want to say nothing about Nicki, and so on and so on, because you don't want to have to deal with this one. And it's like, really,
like I was saying before, I think one of the big differences is the mindsets. So Nicki came out with this kind of persona. She's been having this persona for a while, so it's kind of expected. Whereas the persona that Monique has had has been one where people, it's pretty much it's not even the same behavior, but it's behavior that they deem as less than her. And so I think that is more so of our mindsets because of the way that we view the two of them. And I think it's more, like I said, I think it's more than aesthetics. I think is Nicki Minaj came out like this. And so it's kind of just expected. I don't even know what she said, because I kind of just expect her to say whatever.
But Monique's a comedian, and most comedians, like me personally, most comedians, when I think of them, black comedians,
Old girl
are
talk
very
shit. So she has the same creative I mean, like, she has the same, like, to Anya's point, like I mean, we all heard the Queens of Comedy. I mean, bop skinny bitches on the head, taking dick on a chandelier in the living room and swinging down on your man, carrying on and getting his, I mean, like, very vulgar, very explicit, very raw, very etc. So Monique should have, if anything, we should have expected Monique to be a real ass bitch like she was being.
I'm not saying that we shouldn't. What I'm saying though is that there has been a persona built around Nicki. What she did goes right part of the course of the persona that was built for her.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do y'all believe, this is my perspective, do y'all believe that the fan base, because Nicki is a music artist, gives her more coverage than Monique does as a comedian? Because let's be real, when it comes to fan bases, right, wrong, or indifferent, if they love you, they're gonna protect you. And
That's
like
true.
the young lady said that about, you know, you being an older age, in Monique's era, I'm saying I'm old, I'm sorry to sound like that, but like, again, you're scared to come out and defend the person they love because they feel like if they do, they'll get ridiculed. So I feel like because Nicki has such a big, strong fan base, whether you believe it's only children or people, I'm 27, so my group still kind of can say they're in that fan base as well. If Nicki does some shit that we don't like, yeah, we'll excuse it, but you better not talk shit about her because we're gonna come get your ass. You feel me? So that's all more to say, you know, you not feel like Nicki and Monique can be one in the same, because again, I think, like you said, ageism, the difference in their age does depict how people react to what they do. You know, people can still say the same thing.
Yes.
I told her he was a bard. No, but I'm being honest.
But when we talk about desirability politics, it definitely encompasses ageism and all of those things create the social equity and framework around desirability. And to be honest, even if Nicki was the same age as Monique, if Nicki could maintain looking like this at Monique's age, she would still have access to the desirability that Monique doesn't because of physicality.
Because I was gonna say, I've seen the difference in when, like, speaking of age, like if Patti LaBelle says something, you know what I'm saying, versus Gladys Knight. Unfortunately, guess what? We're gonna be like, Auntie Patty, that's our girl. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And we'll probably more than likely crucify, even though she is a fan favorite, we will still probably crucify who I compare her to, Gladys Knight. You know what I'm saying, over Patty, and that's, you know, Patty got a little lighter shade, not that much lighter shade, but her aesthetically, she's more appealing.
I think as well too.
Patty LaBelle and Gladys Knight?
Yeah, I mean, because how Patty dresses, she's more youthful than Gladys.
Okay.
And Patty is also naturally more feisty. She's known to be more feisty than
because I was
Gladys.
gonna say, like, it was a video of her back up singers.
Did you really mean Gladys Knight, or was you like? I'm not even trying to be funny because you said something about lighter, and I thought they was like the same complexion.
No, but it goes even to like what Conscious was saying earlier about Nicki. Nicki is the makeup. You know what I mean? Like, so they, you know, you can enhance, or you know what I'm saying, it's a certain way you can brighten yourself up with the makeup. We already know this or whatever. And there are times that, I mean, I've seen Patty without makeup, and I've seen her with makeup, and she's definitely lighter when they apply the makeup.
Okay.
Her nose naturally is wider than it is, but they contour it. So it's, you know, put her and Gladys next to each other. I think Gladys is a beautiful woman. I really do. But I never see them trying to, like, you know, get her to conform to the European standards, like, but they do it with Patty.
I'm gonna be honest. I think another factor. Well, I got two things. Why I think. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping or not. I think one of the things. I think someone else said it before. I think people don't. I guess people get really hung on the way that Monique speaks when she's out of her element, and they don't really know too much about her actual element, her actually in her craft. as in people focus to my sweet babies. Oh my God, da 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 da. But they don't know a lot of. I feel like a lot of people don't know, or a lot of people probably forget that Monique talked reckless when she's in her element of being a comedian. So I think that also played a part because it kind of caught people off guard compared to where Nicki Minaj, in a sense, is that we already know she probably gonna say something because the bitches is her sons. She always disses somebody in her rap, so I think that plays a part. But also too, I think because she went after DL. I mean after because she went after DL, and I feel like because when Nicki went after Kanye, I think it's more, I would say, more well known that Kanye has been tripping. So it was like, okay, we'll give her the benefit of the doubt what happened
Right.
compared to DL Hughley.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say from my perspective because I could be wrong. From DL Hughley, I didn't know a lot of stuff about DL Hughley until after I started to do some digging. So I was like, okay, why the hell is she going off like that? But I still was able to investigate. So I think that played a part. I could be wrong.
But it still collapses because even when this woman went, like, she explained what her problem was on stage. She then elaborated and alive with her husband for over an hour and broke down the whole timeline. There was still backlash. She didn't have the luxury of being understood even when she broke it down to people. And then when she tried to defend herself and line it up and to expound upon what she believed to be flaws in DL's character, they ate her ass. I mean, and they were, and that's because she never had a shot at being seen as the victim from the jump.
Before Nicki can even speak on what her issues are, Nicki fans already speak for her, and she's a victim. And it's like almost like sometimes I feel like she just goes with the narrative because it's her agenda.
It goes all the way to the tragic mulatto versus the sepia. What did they call vixens? The dark beauty, or some, like that whole Donald Bogle stereotypical black character analogy, something that gets played out often in Tyler Perry movies. And I think that more often than not, we don't, we fall into those stereotypes, not even realizing it. And then when you're having these conversations and then it gets negated or it gets belittled or whatever, we just avoid getting to the root of what the problem really is. The reason why Nicki could have a husband who's a pedophile and Monique can have a college graduate.
Word, baby. It's the P word, baby.
Oh, what did I say?
The wrong one, honey.
Okay, I said the wrong word. Okay. Offender. Sorry. Thank you. I didn't want to say it again. I didn't know what I said. Okay, yeah. So the ex-offender, and then she could have a college graduate and it's a problem, so
that's because a lot of it goes back to the subconscious mind. You have to understand the programming that your subconscious mind is dealing with. Monique fits the typical angry black woman narrative. So when people see her, it's a subconscious thing because it looks like a duck and walks like a duck. It got to be a duck as far as the subconscious mind is concerned. So even though she's making valid points, they will automatically mentally mute her because they have already decided what her narrative is going to be even before she even utters 2 words. Because the subconscious programming said, oh, I already know what this is. This is the angry black woman. So I don't even need to validate her experiences at all. Because she's not going to say anything different than any other angry black woman.
Wow.
Monique also typecasted herself. When she first came out, she was heavy set, and she always that's what she leaned upon for half of her comedy. She was always cracking on, body shaming skinny women, you skinny bitches, and she came out like the aggressive fat woman. I mean, that's how she typecasted her own self. So how else are we supposed to look at it?
The same way
it goes back to
her truth and her experience.
It goes back to
how come Nicki's not the angry black woman when she's yelling at defenseless white women on stage asking them what's good?
Because Lady T,
not
it goes
Oh,
back.
I saw Nikki as an angry black woman. She did that.
She does get
We're
that
talking about
narrative, but not to
collectively.
the same. She does get that narrative, some, but not to the same degree, because you got to remember, it's what Paul Mooney says. She has the complexion for the protection. She's more closer to the dominant society look-wise, so that affords her certain privileges because she looks that way.
Do y'all remember when Nicki first? Well, okay. Anyone that has ever followed her career before she even blew up mainstream or anything, in her heyday, she looked at like the typical STUD female, you know, like angry female, street ghetto female. She did a whole 360 in her image because of this very topic that we're having. She did a whole 360 image. If she would not have changed her image back then to what it is now, she probably wouldn't even be as far as she's in her career, even with the talent that she had. So appearance definitely plays a part. We can't deny that.
And the whole time, Monique has had soft hair, soft makeup. She's been wearing very feminine clothes, and she still gets called aggressive. She still gets called angry. All of these things, and their behavior is the same. So once again, I'm wondering, where's the disparity? Like, why? And I'm not asking why. I'm asking, I know why. I'm just posing it to the community, to the collective.
Even when Monique sat on Steve Harvey's show and was gaslit and intentionally decided to be meek and to be docile and to not represent or display any level of aggression because she knew that people were ready, guns loaded and blazing, they still called Monique aggressive and angry, even though she handled that man with so much fucking poise as he invalidated her experience to her face and even told her that it was better to play unconscious than it was to actually attempt to be woke and change the foundation. And people still went in on Monique.
Absolutely, CTV. And there was recently a TikTok done by a young dark-skinned woman that was saying that she has to go to the extreme in niceness just for her to be seen as not aggressive. So that lets you know.
I have to play into your comfortability.
Yeah.
In order to
she
get
was
my
like,
needs met, in order to, etc.
Exactly. She said,
I gotta play the game, as Steve Harvey told her. You gotta play the game, Monique.
Absolutely, because she said, even in my silence is even seen as aggressive. That, oh, she has an attitude, even though she's doing nothing more than just sitting there being silent. So it's a completely rigged, unfair playing field because, like I heard one person say at one time, when somebody feels like you're the wrong person for them, there's nothing that you can do to ever make yourself look right in their eyes. You're going to always be wrong no matter what you do.
Absolutely. Well, thank y'all for this. We got to wrap this up, honey. This was an amazing panel discussion. Oh, well, before we get out of here, D-Rock, you said you wanted to push back and get dragged. So you wanted to change me on.
Yeah, I just want to. It sometimes seems like you are.
I am
almost patronizing.
I am.
It's like Monique can do nothing wrong, and I'm not saying she's wrong. And I'm just saying, like, since you're so like you're fair and just, like, well, can you be that way with her? Like, does she do anything wrong or say anything out of line?
What did she do wrong? What do you feel I should have been calling her to the carpet over? Because this is why scallywags like you, D-Rock, have to be checked. Okay, see, this is why I gotta check
me, boo. Check me.
Let me help you out a little bit, because see, I love when y'all come up here thinking that y'all gonna check my motherfucking ass and tell me and think y'all know me inside and out, and then be up here all types of loud and motherfucking wrong and loud and wrong some motherfucking more. So let me do you one, honey. You just sit your ass right there. Let me do you one real quick. Hold on. You just sit right there, baby. Because you just said that, baby. Miss CTV, baby, is, you know, has buyers, it's biased and is a biased consumer and everything. But baby,
Oh Lord, Bark asking like I need to warn you to duck, baby.
But wait a minute,
You need to duck.
Let me send this scallywag to the graveyard. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus. But I'm just confused.
D-Rock is one of my best friends, so I just talked to him.
Yeah, I know.
It's nothing personal.
But let me
Oh, I
do
know.
this. Y'all love coming up here thinking that y'all know CTV. Y'all don't know a motherfucking thing about CTV, baby. Y'all don't even keep the context together enough for you to check me on the motherfucking thing, okay? Because see how soon we forget that when you search my videos on my channel, remember how a year ago when Monique was slamming black women over bonnets and they butt cheeks being out at airports, how I dragged her ass for 2 hours? Remember when she kept remember when she kept going in, honey? On black women and PJs in public at the airport, and I dragged her ass again for another 2 motherfucking hours. See, we don't remember none of that unbiasedness. See, we don't recall none of that fairness, baby. See, CT.
Not the receipts, not the receipt.
Mm-hmm. And he said he was going to drag her by her ponytail when he started those lives too. He let you know. But he tried to warn you, Rock, with the red hair, that he was going to light you up.
Wait, I'm just confused on what should she be held accountable for?
You got your answer. Nothing.
Oh my gosh. No, I thought my shit froze. So I was like,
No, I'm gonna point out one thing. Because it came across as like a double standard. Mm-hmm. You said something in one of the lives that you did on Monique, and you said, well, even if she is in the wrong, like let her grow, give her some grace. But you didn't give D.L. Hughley any of that. Like you was like, D.L. Hughley, he's bad, he's wrong, I said that. It was just, it was like, well, can he get the same grace that Monique has, or why isn't it both ways?
Wait, I said that?
No, conscious.
Oh, in general.
Oh well, I can.
Okay.
But DL didn't need any grace. He needed to take accountability for saying you can't. We were calling him out because he professes to be a protector of black women, and he didn't protect her. That's why he got called out.
And then in particular, that particular moment, he was in the wrong. At the end of the day, you didn't have a contract. And then when it was brought to your attention that you're not going to be headliner, you try to put your dick on the table with a non-contract when Monique had a contract. So yeah, he wasn't getting that grace. No, you was wrong. I guess if you had a contract, then yeah, but you didn't have a contract. And then on top of that, you found out before she did. Then you gonna say something to her. Only God knows how that went. Then when she get out, she drags the shit out you.
Okay, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just saying things wrong. I can be corrected. I'm just saying how it seems.
I love when y'all think y'all this motherfucker chin checking me about what the fuck I am, honey. Before y'all run the beautiful being motherfucking footage and the goddamn receipts. I'm trying to figure out what the goddamn response is now. Who the hell said I was unbiased, baby? Who the hell came up here to check me, baby? About how the fuck I get trying to run these motherfucking spaces, honey? Who came up here thinking that they was about to clock a bitch? What had happened again? D-Rock, you still here?
I'm here. Well, maybe I need to go get my receipt. Maybe I need to go get some receipt.
Maybe you need to go to sleep. Good night. Anybody else has anything to say before we wrap up this conversation, honey?
Thank you for having me on your live as always, Mr. Fireball tonight. It's been a
Absolutely.
delicious buffet of pettiness, and I'm absolutely here for it and love it.
That bitch is tired right now.
When
I see you being thrown and thinking
and
you
he
cute.
asked everybody, anybody else got something to say? I felt like Freedom Friday, like, no. Like,
Wait a minute. Put your hands up. Do the hair, because the way that hair blowing. Beyonce.
I don't know why.
I love it.
CTV is consistent, baby. Always and all the time. This is an equal opportunity platform, baby. We give our role.
You see, froze?
He froze with a perfect
Girl,
pose.
get it together. Okay, so this is, well, until he comes back. Okay, he's back. Girl, it's time to end this live. You'll be freezing, bitch.
Good night, you guys. This was awesome. I love you all. Thank you to my beautiful guest, Lady T, Anya, and Purple Love, my beautiful mod, Reckless the Logic. You want to tell the folks what to find you at, honey? Thank you for inspiring this commentary. This was amazing.
Lord, okay, so what's going on, y'all? Welcome to the land of reckless logic. Please make sure you guys pop that like button, hit the subscribe button, and please smash that notification bell so do not miss any more posts from me. Got people knocking on my door already. Girl, why every time I'm on the goddamn camera, they always want to come knocking at the door. So with that being said, you guys make sure you guys follow me at Reckless Logic, the Reckless Logic with 2 C's because I am different. But however, with that being said, y'all make sure y'all come over and check me out. Deuces. Let me go see what
Tell us what you think, girl. Respectability, politics, desirability, honey. Is that what's going on, honey? Okay. Let us know in the comment section. Make sure that you guys, once again, thumbs up this video, subscribe if you're new here, girl. We do it all. I love you all, and I will be returning to you guys in the morning for a Hot Topics motherfucking video.